Long before the people of Obunike built their homes near the hills, the forest was already there, ancient, watching. The elders said the trees were older than memory itself. And deep within those trees, something lived. Every child in Obunike grew up, hearing the same warning. Never answer voices from the forest. Some obeyed because of fear. Others obeyed because of the stories. Stories of hunters who entered the forest and returned speaking to invisible people. Stories of children who followed singing voices into the trees and were never seen again. Stories of villagers waking up to footprints made of roots outside their homes. Long after, fear became tradition, and tradition became mockery, especially for younger men like Jide. Jide was known across the village for two things: his hunting skills and his pride. If spirits were real, he often laughed, they would have killed me long ago. The older villagers hated hearing him speak that way. One evening, while heavy winds moved through the village, Jide sat near the fire, sharpening his spear. Beside a group of elders, an old man named Elden Wosu watched him carefully. "You speak too boldly for someone your age," the old man muttered. He smirked. "And you fear trees too much for someone your age." A few younger men laughed quietly. But the old elder did not smile. The forest is not made of trees alone. Jide rolled his eyes. Then what is inside it? Spirits. Ghosts. Elden Wosu leaned closer toward the fire. "When I was a boy, my father entered that forest with 6 hunters. The laughter stopped immediately. They went searching for a missing child." Jide's expression softened slightly. The old man stared directly into the flames. They heard a woman crying deep inside the trees. My father said the voice sounded human, weak, frightened. So they followed it. But the deeper they walked, the quieter the forest became. Even the younger men were listening now. No birds, no insects, no wind. Jide swallowed quietly. Then Elden Wosu continued. And then, the crying stopped. The fire crackled softly. What happened next? One boy whispered. The old man looked up slowly. The forest started breathing. Silence. Jide forced a laugh. "You expect us to believe that." But Elden Wosu ignored him.
They're
"My
moving."
father said the trees moved like
Get it
lungs.
off my leg!
The ground rose and fell beneath their feet. The younger boys looked terrified now. One by one, the hunters began hearing voices calling their names from different directions. Jide scoffed again. Stories made to scare children. The elder's eyes hardened immediately. Pride is the easiest way for darkness to enter a man. Then, a loud scream echoed somewhere near the edge of the village. Everyone stood immediately. Women began shouting in the distance. Jide grabbed his spear quickly. What happened? A terrified young girl came running toward them, crying heavily. "It's Chika," the girl screamed. She ran toward the forest. Panic spread instantly. Mothers rushed from nearby huts. Why would she go there? Who saw her last? The crying girl pointed toward the hills. She said somebody was calling her name from the trees. The entire village froze. Elden Wosu slowly stood to his feet. Fear had completely replaced the anger in his eyes now. Then quietly, almost like he already knew what had happened, he said to himself, "The forest has started calling again." And far beyond the hills, deep inside the trees, something breathed.